Thank you, Sandy. Fellow Toastmasters. As some of you know or may have heard, I spend quite a lot of time in local public establishments, otherwise known as bars. And I was in a modest local place not long ago. It's a miscellaneous crowd of people there, not a big crowd, but a comfortable crowd. And this kind of seedy old guy walked in, sat at the bar and ordered a drink. The bartender gave him a look. Said, I don't think this guy's money. And he said, I'd like to see the color of your money before I pour the drink. And the guy says, you know, you're right. I don't have any money. But if I showed you something you've never seen before, would you give me a drink? Bartender says, yeah, as long as it's not something risque. The guy says, okay, we got a deal. He reaches into his pocket. He pulls out a little white hamster, puts it on the bar. Hamster runs down to the end of the bar, jumps off onto the floor, across the floor, runs up the piano, jumps on the keyboard and starts dancing. And he plays 3 or 4 songs that were written by George Gershwin. And he plays them darn well. And then runs back to the bar, and the bartender says, yeah, that's amazing. I haven't seen anything like that. Pours him the drink, the guy drinks it, and he says, I'll have another. The bartender says, no, you'll need to either show me some money or show me another miracle. Guy shrugs his shoulders, reaches into his other pocket, takes out a frog. And the frog loosens his neck a little bit, and all of a sudden the frog is singing Frank Sinatra. But he's hitting every note like Sinatra never could. And he sings 3 or 4 classics and then stops. And one of the guys in the bar comes running over and says, man, I got to have that frog. Here's $300. The guy says, I'll take it. We got a deal, and gives him the frog. The bartender looked at him and said, you know, I think you're crazy selling that frog for $300. He must have been worth millions. The old guy says, you know, no, not really. My hamster's a ventriloquist.